In today's topic, we are going to learn about time. We know that time is very important for us. We also call time as precious thing because once gone, we cannot get it back. Is what is time. For example, you are scheduled for an appointment with your doctor today evening at 4 o'clock. So you have to be there at 4 o'clock and you cannot go the next day at 4 o'clock. Same way, it is very important for you to be on time when you catch your bus or your train or your flights. You cannot delay over there. So time is really important and it's very precious because we cannot get it back. So we are going to learn some of the different times that were used in olden days as well as these days. So as you can see, this is the sun clock and this is a sundial which were used in the olden days. So sand clock, so when the all the sand comes down and they will predict this is the time, maybe afternoon. And also sundial, it works only with the help of the sun, and only if the sun is clear you can see the shadow, and with the help of shadow they will predict the time. So these days we use time which is either of analog or digital type. So analog time is nothing but which you have your clock, all your clock, your watches will be analog mostly, and some of your timings will be in digital. For example, your alarm clocks and also some of your watches, they come along with the digital pattern. So today we are going to learn in detail about the analog clock as well as the digital clock. So an analog clock will be like this. So example, your wall clocks, okay. So it is an analog clock. So analog clock is nothing but, so as we all have a face, even the clock has a face. So this is the face. So the face of the analog clock, as you can see, it has numbers from 1 to 12, okay. And also as we have two hands, even the analog clock has two hands. The only thing is one hand will be longer or larger than the other one. The longer hand is called the minute hand. So the longer hand is the minute hand and the shorter hand is the hour hand. So if you can see, this is the shorter hand and it is the hour hand. It tells us the hour, what hour it is. So if you can see, it is 8. So the hour is 8 over here, and the minute hand tells us the minute, so which is in 12. So these small lines in the clock are nothing but the minutes. So like this, you will have 60 totally. So there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, okay. And I told you these small hands are minute, and in 1 minute you have 60 seconds. What do you mean by that? 60 seconds, nothing but when you count 60, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you count 60, it means it is 1 minute. So that means when you're going to count 62 times, which is nothing but 120 seconds, which is nothing but 2 minutes. So it goes on like that. So 120 plus another 60, which is 180. So it is 3 minutes. So when you keep on counting 60, your minute gets added. Also, I told you there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. That means this minute has to move completely throughout the entire clock. And when it comes back to again this 12, then only it's a 1 hour. So when this minute hand completely moves, this hour hand would have moved to the next clock, which is not next number, which is nothing but 9. So if you can see, I have an analog clock with me. So it is numbered from 12, 1, 2, 3, okay, until 12 is there. I told you the longer one is the minute hand and the shorter one is the hour hand. So there's another hand. So this is a second hand which will be running continuously. Okay, this is the second hand. So the hour hand tells you the timing. So if you can see the hour hand, the small hand is in 11. So it means it's 11 o'clock. If it is in 11 and it is in the minute hand is in 12, it's o'clock, as you have learned earlier. So it is 11 o'clock. So if you can see, the hour hand is in 9 and the minute hand is in 12. It means it is 9 o'clock. So this is how your digital clock looks like. Similarly, as an analog clock, it also has a face, okay, and it tells us the hour. The first one tells us the hour, which is the 8. So it is 8 o'clock. So it tells us the hour, and the next two represent the minutes. So 00 minutes, so it's 8 o'clock. So if it is 30, it is 30. So 8:30 is the timing. So these type of clock you can find it in the railway station, also in your alarm clocks. Okay, so some of your digital watches are there in which your time is displayed easily for kids, where you can see the exact time. Compared to analog, digital clocks are easier to find the timings. Also in your cell phone. So if you can see in this phone, the time is in digital. So it is 7:39, and if you see closer, it is given 7:39 p.m. So p.m. indicates that it is night. So if it is a.m., it means it is in the morning. So this is a digital clock. So where the number is displayed. So if you can see, it is now changed to 40. The time is 7:40. So hour is 7 and 40 is your minutes. So this is the analog clock, as this is the digital clock. So the time both in analog as well as your digital is 8 o'clock. So in your analog clock, you will write the time as 8 o'clock, whereas in your digital you'll write the time as 8:00. Okay, so 0 in front you can write, or if not, just 8 o'clock. Okay, so also you represent in a digital time. If it is AM, you write AM. Sorry, in the morning you write AM. If it is in the night, you write PM.